Don't spend money that you do not have. I'll say that again. Do not spend money that you do not have. Okay, let me explain what I mean. So, normally when you're gonna get money 3 days from now, or 15 days, or a month from now, maybe you're working and you are expecting your salary on a specific date because that's when you normally get your salary or your wage, however you want to call it. Or maybe you're a student and you get monthly allowance on a specific date, or maybe your parents just gives you money, monthly or weekly, so it doesn't matter however your story may go. So normally you don't have money at this point, right? But 3 days from now, a month from now, 2 weeks, 3 months from now, you're gonna get money. And then you end up making all these plans. Oh, okay, when the money comes, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You're just thinking like you're gonna do things like that. But then what happens when that money doesn't come? Have you ever thought about that for a second? Like, what really happens when you don't get that money? When you don't get paid at work, when you don't get your monthly allowance from your parents or from your scholarship, your bursary, stuff like that. You gotta think of things like that. So never spend money that is not in your hand. I'll say that again. Never spend money that is not in your hand. Okay, because it's not there. Then why are you making plans for the money that you don't have? You know what I'm saying? Like, it will actually help you in the long run. When you do have money in your hand, you can throw up a budget. This is what I want to buy, this is what I want to buy, this is, things like that. But when it's not there, it's quite risky and it's quite painful, especially for people who are going to pay rent, and you keep on telling your landlord that no, I'm gonna pay at this date, I'm gonna pay when I get my salary, and then you don't get paid. Now the landlord is forced to move you out, because he or she is going to find a paying, someone who's going to live there who's going to be able to pay. So it's quite risky to spend money that is not in your hand. I just don't do that. Like, don't live in the future, live in the present. Honestly, live in the present. Make use of what you have now at this moment. Don't make use of things that you think you're going to have, because what is going to happen when those things you think are going to come and they don't come? So please, people, do not spend money that is not in your hand. Don't do that. It will help you in the long run. It will help you that when you do get the money in your hand, you may make a budget of the amount that you have, and then spend money, save some on the side for rainy days, because bad things happen, situations come, problems arise, such things. But don't spend the money that you don't have, because sometimes you may think you're going to get the full amount that you thought you were going to get, or that you were used to getting, but then it comes back and it is like half. Maybe you're used to getting 500, or you thought you were going to get 500, right? Or your monthly allowance is 500, or your wage or salary is 500, but then it comes and it is 300, or maybe 400, and already you have gone out and made credit, thinking that I'm just gonna pay this when I get that money. But the money that you're getting now is not the one that you thought you were going to get, but it is actually half the price that you thought you were going to get. So it is very risky, people, that you spend money that you do not have. Make sure the money is in your hand. Make sure you budget that money that is in your hand correctly, so so that when hard times come, you can be able to save yourself, instead of when you are during hard times and you're like, damn, I just have to wait for. No, plan with what you have in your hand. And that's that. Don't spend money that you don't have. Don't spend money that you think you're gonna get next week. Just spend the money that is in your hand.